from Vinegar Syndrome. It's Larry Cohen's Perfect Strangers now. Best I can remember, or read, maybe it was even on this one I read, I don't know. I come across this information somewhere. After he did Q, the Winged Serpent, he kind of like ended up having to do some indie stuff, so I think he did like effects, and he did this. This was kind of like his indie films that he did. And the plot for this one is this one guy, which we're following this one guy throughout the most of the movie, but he knocks off this dude for like the mob or whatever at the start of it. But a little kid sees him do it, so he automatically starts panicking, thinking maybe the kid's going to tell on him. You know, the kid doesn't really talk at all, and he's like got a mom that's single, but her husband's still bugging him. So, due to pressure from like his mob buddies, he kind of goes and becomes her boyfriend and kind of moves his way into there, and and basically they're saying knock the kid off, and he keeps putting it off, but it's a good dynamic. It's more of a character study than anything else. And the guy, even though he's a bad guy, and we see him kill more than once in the movie, we still kind of like him a little bit. The mom, not so much. She more or less just seems clueless. And of course, the kid is the kid, which there's some cool scenes where the guy's got a perfect chance to kill the kid if he wants to. And it's like, builds attention. Is he going to do it? Is he not going to do it? Because along the way, he sort of kind of, well, you get the notion he kind of likes the kid, even if he knows he's got to kill the kid. And I don't know if he ever really gets any emotion for the mother. Maybe he kind of does, but it seems like his attachment for the kid's kind of like in the way of him actually carrying out what they want him to do. Of course, he knows if he doesn't do that, they're going to get him. So there's that dynamic through into it. So it's pretty interesting. Like I said, it's Larry Cohen. A little bit different change of pace for him, but I liked it for what it was. The Blu-ray itself looks good. Blue Underground, or not Blue Underground, gosh, I'm thinking Larry Cohen, Blue Underground, Vinegar Syndrome. It looks good for what it is, but there's this strange, and I guess it's a stylistic approach here, but a lot of the scenes just seem like they got like I don't know, like a haze over them. It's weird. It's like it's got like this little weird film over them. And I think it might have been a stylistic choice, but it probably keeps this one from being an even better looking Blu-ray than it ends up being. But outside of that, that's probably my only complaint. We got, it's a newly scanned 2K transfer from 35mm Inner Positive, a true artist interview with actress Anne Carlisle. I'm bad at names. Shadow and City, an archival interview with director Larry Cohen. Promotional still gallery, reversible cover art, which I'll show you that here. That's what that looks like. And when you pop that out, you get that art, which Vinegar Syndrome always does great. There's also a slipcase version if you want it. It's solid. I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. Normally it might not be something that I would go to, but since it's kind of like got Larry Cohen's imprint all over it, I think it justifies you checking it out. So that's Perfect Strangers. It's newish. I think it just came out recently. It tells a good story, one that you at least want to see finished out, which if it makes you want to stick around and see how it ends, that's always a plus. So give it a watch.